Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we will be continuing the October art challenge. So every single day in the month of October I am making one final art piece. I have actually made a playlist about it. I highly recommend going ahead and watching the other episodes before this one. Today's actually episode 3. I will link the playlist up here for you so you can go ahead and catch up on the previous 2 episodes. I'm doing the Peachtober art challenge. There are many other types of art challenges in the month of October. October is quite a creative month. You might have heard of Inktober, and other artists also release different prompt lists, so you can go ahead and research. There's so much out there. Now I'm doing one called Peachtober, which is created by an artist called Furry Little Peach here on YouTube. You can also find her details all over social media. She is an illustrator, so her prompt list really cultivates an illustrative community, and it's really fun to see all the different things people are making all over the world. However, it isn't limited to illustration. There's people who do stop motion, there's people who do animation, there's people who do clay, there's people who make jewelry, there's people who make things out of textiles. So it's honestly whatever you want it to be. This is episode 3, so in today's episode you see me kind of like locking in, getting my head down and just pumping out one piece after another on a full day of creating art. I told myself that I'm going to my job at 9 a.m. I'm going to the art factory. I'm working in the art factory. My job is to be the conveyor belt that releases all of these different pieces of art, so that I didn't have time to overthink anything and I didn't have time to feel tired or to back out of what I had to do. The reason why I had to go to the art factory is because I was going away for 5 days. It would be 6 days including travel time. So I had to make 5 or 6 final pieces all in a row basically. Luckily I had sketched a lot of these pieces out right before the challenge, before October even began, because I foresaw this happening and I was like, okay, what's the most efficient way to set myself up for a month where I don't fail at this? Because obviously I still have all my other responsibilities. I still have a business to run. I got injured in this video. No, that was the last video. I was injured, so I was nursing my injury. I wasn't really allowed to walk much. That was probably good because I was tied to my home a lot more, so I had to do things that were productive in the home. Yeah, it was just a demanding time. I did also vlog my trip away. I did go to Spain for a few days and I did also make art there, but that's not part of the Peachtober challenge. That will come after the Peachtober videos are finished. Now, how many more videos will be in this challenge? I'm guessing at least 2 more. I didn't release a video last Monday because, like I said, I'm not a robot, so I was off for that week. I'm back here, so we are running behind schedule in terms of the videos, as in they're not in real time, but they're never in real time anyway. It's a documentation of my life. I think there'll be another 2 videos or one really long one to finish off the Peachtober series this year. Let me know how you've been enjoying the series so far. If it's something that you've been watching, is it something that you've been participating in? Is it something that you want to do next year maybe, and this is your research? I really hope that it helps you figure out whether or not you want to participate in it next year. Remember that October isn't the sole month for being creative. You can be creative at any time. You can take that prompt list and just make the prompts yourself in your own time. You don't have to post it to social media. You don't have to post videos about it. Yeah, it's just a time to cultivate creativity. I won't give you all of my final thoughts because that's going to be for the very last video. So without further ado, let's jump on into my creative factory day. I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to grab yourself a fun drink to keep you company through this cozy video. Have a look at my cute mug of the cute doggies going trick-or-treating, and on the inside it says trick or treat.
Drizzle on the window, coffee in my hand. Morning starts so slowly in our sleepy land. Raindrops keep on dancing, rhythm soft and slow. Warmth inside this cafe, where dreams come and
Good morning, guys. It's the next day. Last night I finished this piece. I rushed it, but you guys seem to really like it. It got a lot of likes on Instagram. I don't really get why, but I do like it. It's very nice, but I think because I painted it, I can't see the sphere. I can't see the 3D-ness of it all. I kind of view it as flat because I did it like section by section. So I'm finding it hard to see it as a globe thing. But my favourite thing about marbles, which was the prompt, is that they used to be in these bright colours, some of them. I just chose to focus on one because they look like planets, don't they? So I did this in a mad rush yesterday evening after I made last week's video, which I hope you watched. If you haven't seen that one, I will link it up here for you. This is the third video in the series of doing this October art challenge. I'm doing Peachtober. It took me all day to make that movie of a video. It's almost 50 minutes long, but I hope you really enjoyed it. Today is going to be another marathon, guys, because today it's just turned 9 a.m. and I've come to work at my studio, at my painting factory. Tomorrow is the day we go on holiday, we go on vacation. I'm not going to have access to a scanner and to my paints. I have to do all of them today and scan everything today and have them on my phone so that they're ready to post when I'm away. Yes, that's a lot of things. I've already sketched out 5 of the pieces because we're away for 5 days. So there's a little hatchling, which is a tortoise. Then we have aquarium. So this is cloudfish, Finding Nemo fish that I took the reference photo in at the London Aquarium. This one was for whistle. I looked up birds that can whistle. I can't remember the bird's name right now, but I'll find it for you when I'm painting it. This prompt was just melon, and my favourite melon is watermelon. And this one is toad, and I'm looking forward to painting the toad. I think I'm looking forward to painting this one the most. Today is the day before we go on holiday, so I still have today's one to do, which I haven't even sketched out, and today's one is brush, and I'm thinking I'm going to do a vintage hairbrush or just like a really pretty hairbrush. And I'm really lucky, guys, because look, I ran out of paper. This is literally the last piece of paper in the whole pad, and then when we get back from holiday I'll have to go out and buy another one of these from my local art store. This was £10, it says £9.99, and I'll have to continue the challenge that way. But let's get painting then. Okay, so we're currently at 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. I've had lunch, I took a break for lunch. So I'll show you what I've done so far today. So this was the first one, which is, the prompt was brush. And I decided I wanted to do a hairbrush. That was my first instinct. And I'm more interested on doing a decorative brush. So I found a decorative brush that I like the look of, and I used that as a starting point, and then I kind of created my own thing. And then I decided it wasn't really like going to be all that interesting on its own, so I added a hair scrunchie and some bobby pins, so now it's more realistic that this is like a very pink lilac counter of someone's home, and I enjoyed the way it turned out. Then I moved on to tomorrow's prompt, which was aquarium, and I happen to already have my own reference videos and pictures from the London SeaWorld Sea Life Centre that I actually visited in March on an artist date, and I still hadn't had a chance to draw or paint from, so that was a really nice opportunity to use my own pictures and videos. And I really like how they look quite glum, because that's just how they look in real life, and of course it reminds you of Finding Nemo. And then this isn't in consecutive order, but one of the prompts in the next 5 days when I'm away is watermelon. Oh sorry, it's actually melon, but there's so many different types of melon, so I chose my favourite, which is watermelon, and it's just a very simple watermelon. At first this bite was tiny and I thought it looked off, and now I've made it huge, so I'm not sure who's eating this, but I'm happy that I got this done in just over 10 minutes. So it's 2 p.m. and I have 3 to finish. I've got toad, I've got the whistling bird, and I've got the hatchling tortoise. Which one should I do next? I think I'm gonna do the hatchling next. So let's get started. Thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed catching up on all of the paintings I did for Peachtober in that week, or on that day more specifically. Let me know down below what your favourite painting was from the ones that I made in this video. On Instagram so far, the marble painting is winning. It actually is beating every single other painting, so people really like that one. It's not my favourite, but for some reason everybody loves that one. I do enjoy it, I do really like it, and I did have fun making it. Which one is my favourite? I'm just trying to remember. I did the marble, the watermelon, the fish, the bird. I really liked the bird. I did the turtle. Okay, so this was the other challenge with this video. I had so many pictures, paintings that I loved. However, I had to rush the painting, which means they don't fully come to fruition because they are all rushed. And as the day went on, I became more and more tired, unfortunately. So I was really looking forward to doing the toad and doing the bird and doing the tortoise, and in the end I just rushed them all. With the toad I was so confused about the texture because toads are highly textured creatures. It's very difficult to decide on how to depict their texture, especially when you don't have a lot of time. So that one became super texture heavy because I tried 3 different ways to show texture. So the toad that I was referencing had different bits of colour on it, on its body, and then it had like humps on its back, and then it had smaller humps on the arms. So I kind of embodied all of those things. Then the toadstool also had texture. The red toadstool had the white furry texture on it. So it became quite a texture heavy piece. And then the background was also really bright green. I chose to make it green because in the forest, you know, there's lots of greenery behind you. However, when you go ahead and analyze it and take it apart, you don't want so many different elements that are competing for the eye normally. Now, it might look really awesome to people who love sensory overload like me, because you don't necessarily need harmony, you need this visual stimuli, and that's exactly what that piece does. However, to make something visually harmonious, normally you have like one thing that really pops out and your eye goes straight to that element, and everything else is the supporting act, if that makes sense. But in that piece I had the green that was really bright, so that's like fighting for attention. Then the toad had all these different types of textures, and then so did the toadstool. It truly is, all of these pieces are, is, you know, in this whole challenge are just first draft. It's just whatever comes to mind gets put down basically. But it's good to know and it's good to have, because then I could make another version and I could improve on it and make it more, try different things, and then make it a piece, a real final piece. It's interesting because these are definitely final pieces, but they are first draft final pieces. I felt the same with the tortoise, and I feel like with the tortoise, people don't have that much knowledge on tortoises, or at least they don't view them as like cute cuddly things, but I really do, because we have them in the family, and that's what inspired me to make a tortoise hatchling, because we've got 2 in the family and one of them is so cute. They're both cute, but one of them is like very cute to me, and she's really small and cute, and I always wish and wonder, like, I wish I could have seen her hatch. But that painting, I was just so tired, and you know, it could have done with adding shadows, and it could have done with adding like the detail on the floor for the gravel, but because I'd just done the toad, I was like, oh, I don't want to overpower the tortoise by adding gravel and detailing the ground. However, again, this one would require more experimentations, doing different versions of it. That one wasn't a fan favourite. People liked it, but not as much as the toad or, you know, the marble. The bird did really well, and I really enjoyed doing the bird. I feel like I'm not a bird drawing expert, but I have tried to draw birds before, whereas all of the other things in this challenge, most of them, it's the first time I'm ever drawing and painting them. So I feel like that comes through with the bird one. But with the bird one, I was also able to put the sound that the bird makes as the sound effect on Instagram, so I'm sure that like helps in terms of an immersive experience. I really enjoyed all of them. I think the animal ones were definitely my favourite. I think I've said it, they're all my favourite. I did the aquamarine one as well. That one I also rushed. you know, you can add more detail to the background, to the weed things in the background, but I didn't have time. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and pick the toad as my favorite. There was something about the line of the toad, like the line work that I did of the toad, it was just so perfect to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick the toad as my favorite. But you guys let me know what your favorite was, or if you have any tips on how to improve the paintings that I did in this video, or things I could try next time, let me know down below, because I will definitely try them and I am looking for ideas. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back again next Monday with another episode of Peachtober. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on that. If you are worried about missing out on a video, you can go ahead and hit the bell button, and that way you'll always be notified when I upload next. I'm also over on Instagram at Samia's Sketchbook, so you can follow me there and see me live posting all of my Peachtobers. Don't forget to hit like on this video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you again very soon in the next one. Take really good care of yourselves, and I'll see you next week. Bye!